I don't camp in Call of Duty. That's a lie. Today I'm bringing you the best camping spot for the map Satellite in Black Ops Cold War. This map has a lot of camping spots that apparently involve quicksand because nobody ever moves. If that's how you want to play, then keep doing that. But if you want to get a little sweaty with your camping, get a little try hard, definitely make sure to check this spot out next time you play. The best spot is right up here behind these rocks. And the reason this spot is the best is because it has great sightlines while also having decent cover. I'll do a quick breakdown on each sightline with this gameplay where I went 35-8 thanks to this spot, but no, this is not your typical camping spot where you would sit in one place and stare down one area. You really have to be checking each spot a lot or you'll get popped off real quick. Now, taking a look at that first spot, it's going to be one of the easier sightlines to camp because you'll literally see their shadow on the wall before they actually come through. You have to watch out though, because if someone does make it through unnoticed and you're off, staring down another direction, you'll be the first person they see when they round that corner, and that's an easy kill for them. This second sightline is kind of the same story, and depending on the team you're playing against, there might be a few guys constantly rushing this one. Technically speaking, this second lane is harder to prepare for since they can duck down quick into that trench below. Just make sure to be crouched most of the time, and you should be able to head glitch them if they do pop up there. Now, the third and fourth spots are similar, and depending on your positioning, you'll probably have both of them in your line of sight at the same time. The third lane is used less often, and when someone does run through it, they're usually just heading to one of the first two spots I already covered. So this lane is mostly for intel in that regard. What you do need to watch out for though is when someone starts camping that wall on the left side of the satellite. But most of the time, if you do spot someone there, it'll only be for a quick second, so don't stay glued to it. This fourth spot is really like 5 spots total and definitely deserves most of your attention for obvious reasons. Anyone who's played this map even once knows this is where everyone loves to hang out at. I'm not going too in depth on this, but people love to chill out on the left and right sides of the satellite rubble, and the good players will head glitch it, so you can't let them set up shop. Lastly, for the sixth lane, you need to watch for basically anything to the right, and just make sure nobody rushes down this trench or through this gap in the sand dunes. Sometimes you'll spot someone towards the back, and you can hard scope on this lane to kill anyone who just spawned in, but I don't recommend that. You can definitely go outside of the sand dunes and try to improvise and get extra with it, but like you just saw from my death, you definitely don't want to get too crazy with it. A few tips overall: move around, check these lanes from different angles every now and then. You see the second and fourth lanes from a different perspective right here. And so let's say you've already gotten a couple kills from the camping spot, and on their next spawn, they're rushing up. They won't really be expecting you to pop up from this other side. Next up, adapt. Obviously, just learn what the other team is doing and change which lanes you check, switch up your positioning, anything like that, anything to counter whatever the other team is doing. Are they rushing one lane more than the other? In this game, I've already smelled blood in the water and I'm getting aggressive with it because I can tell this team is weak on their aim. But let's say they were better and they were all rushing constantly and hitting me from all sides. We've all definitely had those games. Well, in that case, I would just start camping back a bit more, maybe isolate some lanes to hard scope in if they're abusing those. Just don't go on autopilot, and obviously that pretty much goes for anything related to Call of Duty. I don't normally do camping videos, but when I do, I try to get technical with it. So if this helped you out in any way, just make sure to give it that nice little thumbs up and subscribe for more of these sweaty clips and my signature trash opinions. Like I said in the beginning, I finished this game with 35 kills and only 8 deaths. AK-47 with this little grenade launcher as a secondary, and If you've been paying any attention, you'll know it hasn't really helped out a whole lot. I'm going to probably make a whole nother video on that. This grenade launcher is definitely not worth your time. But anyways, that's it for me. Stay sweaty, try hard, don't play the objective, be as toxic as possible, never be humble. I'm out.
2 kills confirmed.
We've taken the lead.
Birds flying. Remote targeting enabled. Spy plane standing
Lethal
by.
out.
3 down. Returning the base. Poor. Spy plane in the turret. We have eyes on. Spy plane mission timeline 50% suspended. Attack helicopter available for tasking. This is Tycoon. Targets in sight. A SAM turret is attacking your spy plane. Mission timeline expired. Spy plane RTB.
Target down.
Tycoon turret is tracking your attacking enemy plane.
Eyes on cruisers.
Tycoon 49, MTL midpoint 6.
Throw a grenade. Can't confirm.
Hostile appeared KIA. Hostile in strike.
BDA, 1 down.
1 5. Tycoon 49, bingo fuel. RTB. Hard copy, Tycoon 49. TACOM out.
Fight is armed. Hostile down. Female operator down.
Victory's close. Crush those commie bastards. Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Tally Simtex.
Hostile sentry turret active. Enemy spy plane inbound.
Enemy sentry turret fire. 3 kill.
Looks like we got the bastards. All squad members RTB.